gentle friends, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. If you've seen any of my other videos, then you may notice that we are in a different position today. Same room, just different angles, and the reason for that is because I know that the lighting in this room is absolutely atrocious. So I wanted to try filming with the natural light of the window instead. The reason I've been resistant to doing this in the past is because, number one, the background is obviously a little bit busier, more cluttered, but also because I'm on the first floor of my apartment complex. So there's a walkway right outside with people going back and forth. There's also another apartment just directly across the way. And so it makes me a little bit awkward and uncomfortable to feel like I'm just doing this right out in the open. But, you know, if it's a better visual experience for you, then it is worth it to me to push through the discomfort and try something new. I'm still very much learning when it comes to all of the film, video, editing, shooting stuff. So thank you so much for your patience while I experiment. Now let's get into the backpacks. In this video, I'm going to be discussing and comparing two of the Fjallraven Kanken backpacks. The first one will be the Kanken Art Plus backpack, and the second one will be the Kanken 2 15-inch laptop backpack. And I will be talking about the features, the specifications, how I have used them, how I'm planning to use them, and then that way, if you're planning on buying one either for yourself or for someone you know, you can make a more informed purchasing decision. Starting with the Fjallraven Kanken Art Plus backpack. It is 38 centimeters tall by 27 centimeters wide and 13 centimeters deep, which for those of us not using the metric system is 14.96 inches tall by 10.63 inches across by 5.12 inches deep. It has a 16-liter capacity. It weighs 400 grams, which is about 0.88 of a pound. And I purchased this from Dillards, and with tax and shipping and everything, it came to $77.84. And it's available on the Fjallraven website for $105 US. Starting with the front of the backpack, you have this little clip on top to keep the handles together. The standard Fjallraven logo, but in this funky fun print. And in the front pocket of the backpack, just one open pocket, but it comes with this adorable little sketchbook since it's the art edition. And I'm not artistically inclined in that way, so I haven't used it yet, but I just think it's really neat that it comes with that little extra right there. Moving on to the side of the bag, you have what is ostensibly a water bottle pocket that is on both sides of the bag. However, it is not stretchy and it is just flush with the side of the bag. So if you do have the interior compartment completely full, it's impossible to actually get a water bottle in there. And even when it's not full, it's kind of a struggle. So just something to keep in mind if water bottle pockets are very important to you. Editor's note, I found out after filming this video that Fjallraven does make an attachment to hold a 1-liter water bottle. It has a drawstring and it looks like this. It is available on the Fjallraven website and on Amazon. So if a water bottle pocket is a deal breaker for you, then this might be a really good option. Just keep in mind that it is not available in all of the same colors that the backpack is. So if matching is very important to you, then keep that in mind. They are sold separately, so you can mix and match different colors. If that is your thing. Moving on to the back of the bag, you probably already know that these bags were designed for Swedish school children to mitigate back problems. And that is what this neat crossover design in the strap is doing. And I will say this absolutely works because I took this to a conference and I used it for 4 days, walking all around the expo hall and from building to building and talk to talk with my laptop and a whole bunch of heavy stuff in here. And my back was fine, which is amazing for me because I usually get that really sharp, like stabbing pain between my shoulder blades, the kind where you can really stretch and it just lingers. So this was fantastic. Highly recommend from a comfort standpoint. This bag also comes with padded straps, which not all of the Kanken bags do. Some of them do just use this kind of rope-like material for the entire strap, and you can purchase the padded straps separately either from the Fjallraven website or the official Fjallraven seller on Amazon. And I would recommend that because I do think the extra padding adds a lot in the way of comfort, although I will say I haven't tried it without. I just really liked that this particular bag had the padded straps built in. Moving on to the main compartment of the bag, you have two zippers here, and it opens up not entirely into a clamshell, but pretty darn far. And you'll notice there's not a ton of internal organization, like no pockets on the front here or anything like that. So again, if that's important to you, keep that in mind. It does just have this laptop sleeve at the back that has elastic here. And you'll notice it also has this piece of foam padding. This does come out. And I've heard some people say that they threw this away. I would not do that because I did take this to the conference and I stacked it with my little neoprene laptop sleeve, and then I put it on the chair and I sat on it. And it was actually really helpful and much more comfortable than your standard conference giant auditorium chair situation. So highly recommend hanging on to this guy. Does it look a little funny to be doing that? I don't know, don't care. Super comfy, hang on to this. Also special to the art edition of the bag is this interior pocket right here. And this comes with this little pencil case, also in this awesome colorful print. And it's kind of just a standard pencil case. It opens like this. But what I think is really cool is that I could fit my phone and my card wallet in here. So if you are in like a big downtown city area or at like a theme park where you're standing still in line and people are walking behind you a lot, I would suggest keeping your phone and maybe some cards and cash in here and keeping it in that little inside pocket. And that way it's pretty accessible and easy for you to grab. It's not just floating around in here, but it's also not exactly where someone with ill intent might expect it to be and try to swipe it from. So just a thought if you are considering using one of these bags in that way. Next, we are going to move on to the Fjallraven Kanken number 2 15-inch laptop edition. Just like I did for the Art Plus backpack, I'm going to start by giving you the stats on this bag. It is 40 centimeters tall by 28 centimeters across by 16 centimeters deep, which is about 15.75 inches tall by 11.02 inches wide by 6.30 inches deep. It has an 18-liter capacity, and it weighs 750 grams, which is about 1.65 pounds. And I purchased this from Nordstrom Rack for $96.12, including tax and shipping and everything. And it is available on the Fjallraven website for $140. Now, you will notice that this bag is a little bit bigger. It's also a little bit heavier. And that is in part because of the additional size and the additional padding in the laptop pocket, but also the material itself is thicker and feels a lot more sturdy and durable than with the other backpack. These backpacks do not come with adorable little elephant keychains, but I added them because my friend bought these for me in Thailand and I think they're really cute and they look nice with the bag. Another feature of this bag that you'll notice is that it has the leather detailing on the handles, the logo, and these little tabs down here. So if that's something that you're into, or maybe something that you're avoiding, that is something to keep in mind. Again, same, just open front pocket, no sketchbook in this one, just space for your things. Same side pockets that in my opinion are barely functional. And on the back, this one also does come with the padded straps built in. On the back though, it also has the laptop compartment, which has two zippers, and it's just open. It's just a padded compartment, one gaping chasm to slide your laptop into. Moving on to the main compartment of the bag, you once again have your two zippers. Now, one thing I do want to point out really quickly, because it doesn't have that interior pocket that the art bag does, is that if you're concerned about security again, you can actually take these two zippers and this zipper right here and lock them all together. I know it's a little cluttered with my little elephants, so I apologize for that, but I promise it's possible to use one of those little combination luggage locks and just loop it through all three zippers and lock them together so that no one can kind of access those pockets when you don't want them to. So the main compartment of the bag, again, almost a clamshell opening, but not quite fully there. No interior pockets or organization on the front here. No inside pockets on either of the sides this time. And it does have this sort of laptop sleeve in the back, but this doesn't have elastic. It's just one piece. So in my opinion, it's harder to get things into and out of that, particularly if they are rigid like a laptop or a binder, as opposed to like a spiral notebook might be okay because it can fold, although I admittedly have not tried that. The padding though, probably still that same foam piece on the inside, but this time it's in that same fabric that the backpack is made out of, so just looks that tiniest little bit nicer. Again, you don't have to keep this in the bag if you don't want to, because it does have that full padded laptop compartment, so if you have your metal water bottle or anything with sticky pokey stuff, it's not going to bother your back. And that is the Fjallraven Kanken 2 15-inch laptop backpack. And here they are side by side. Do I think that you need this bag in every color flavor of the rainbow? Not necessarily. I purchased this one first and I thought that it had the designated laptop compartment, but it doesn't. So then I ordered this one. However, this one did not arrive in time for the conference and everything still fit in here when I did my test pack. So kept this one, and I will keep and use both of these bags. I think that they are both beautiful and really cool and great quality. This one will probably grab more for things like sleepovers at a friend's house or visiting my parents' house, things when I don't have my laptop. This one I will probably use for more work-oriented things when I do need that designated laptop compartment. And that's everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was informative, helpful, interesting, all those positive adjectives, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. If you do have any additional questions, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gentle friends! Just how I have used them, how I plan to use them, and oh my god, why are people like right outside the window? Like right there. I would probably use this one if I was bringing a laptop and then use this one. Oh my god, why are there so many people out today? Right in front of my window.